Hey guys, welcome back. Feels really weird doing this because literally I just ended another video the same day and I'm starting a new one. But anyway, so today's Sunday and I thought it would be nice to do a video where you spend the day with me. I have a ton of stuff on my to-do list to do today and I know I won't get through it. I just know because I'm overzealous when it comes to these to-do lists and I never get them finished, but I'm going to try my damnedest to get through it. So I do need to cook today, right? I'm going to try to do some fried rice. I haven't made fried rice in a very, very, very long time. I don't even know why. Do you know sometimes when you make things to eat, you forget that you made them and then you just forget that, oh yeah, I used to cook this. And so I'm going to try to do some fried rice. I haven't done it in so long, I don't even know if I can even remember how to do it. I don't know. This is going to be an experiment. So I'm going to do some roast potatoes with it as well. So I'm going to be in the kitchen probably for a little while. But aside from that, I actually do have work to do. Now, you guys know that I have a blog, right? I have a blog about hair, natural hair. And since my whole separation divorce thing, I haven't really written on it. It kind of like fell to the wayside. And the reason for that is just because I didn't have the mental focus to be able to sit and write. Like my brain just wasn't right. And so I hadn't written on it for like a good year or over a year. And I've obviously suffered the consequences of not keeping up with that. So the good thing about a blog is that you don't always continuously have to write on it, but it's just been so long. And I need to try and have the discipline to at least write at least one a week. Like I have to do it. I have to get back on form and do some kind of schedule for myself. And so today I feel like I've got the vim to write at least one article. Whether or not I'm going to get there, that's okay. But at least I have the vim to do it. I'm going to maybe try and do maybe an outline of something. I'm going to try to perhaps research a topic, not a topic. Oh, well, for those of you that blog, you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to do like a skeleton outline of what I want to write about. And then I'll try and do it today if I can. So it means I'm really tight on time today. So I've got to get that done. And I need to finish editing a video as well as all the cooking and stuff that I've got to do. So spend the day with me. Okay, so I've gone and got some groceries. I'm gonna start to season the chicken because it's really late now, like 1 o'clock. So the day's just really gone. Why has it gone so fast? Because I woke up late. I woke up late, so I didn't have a good start on the day. And this morning, I was trying to make my soaps for my boxes. So that kind of like took up some time. So I'm gonna wash my chicken and give it some time to season before I start doing the fried rice and stuff. But I need to get a move on, like fast. Just very quickly before I start. So I got some cabbage and then spring onions, carrots, and then I got my chicken breasts. So I actually wanted red peppers. Like I have this thing about red peppers. I love red peppers because they're so nice and sweet. But you can never find good ones here in Ghana. Or if you do, they're like, you've got to sell your arm in order to pay for it. Like it's just ridiculously expensive. But I usually really, really like to cook with red peppers a lot. So I was hoping I could get some for the fried rice today, but I couldn't. So this is all I have. I might put some peas in it. I don't know. We'll see. See how fancy I feel about doing this fried rice. I don't know. I'm not putting egg in it. I have this thing about egg. I don't know. One of these weird Dela things that I do. So there won't be any egg in it. But yeah, I think the rest of the stuff is good to go. I am going to start now. So this morning, Carrie's made pancakes and stuff. I've obviously been doing my soap stuff, so I need to wash up very quickly before I start because I can't work in a messy kitchen. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. If you can do it, that's great, but I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. I just can't. So I've done my chicken. So I've washed it, cut it up into pieces. It's just chicken breast. I think that's just going to be easier for. I'm going to use half of it for the fried rice and then half of it for, you know, just a little bit to go with the roast potatoes and stuff that I'm doing. The reason I'm doing 2 meals today, am I too close? I'll push it back a bit. The reason I'm doing 2 meals today is because Sunday everyone wants to have potatoes and I love potatoes, it's my thing. So I want to do potatoes for Sunday, but then for tomorrow I'm not entering this kitchen. So while I'm in the kitchen, I'm just making use of my time. So I'm just doing 2 things today, just to make it easier, because I'm not standing up here again 2 days in a row. I've cooked. Okay, I don't particularly enjoy the pressure of having to cook. Like sometimes I just don't want to do it. I'd rather do something else. So I try to do it as little as possible. But recently I've been doing a lot of cooking and I'm just like, I ain't got time for this. Sometimes what I do is I just buy food outside, like jollof rice, and then add my own bits to it just to make it faster. I just look for ways to make cooking like faster or easier for me. Anything that I can do to make my life simpler, I'm gonna do. So that's what I'm trying to do today. So I'm just gonna season up the chicken now, and yeah, let that marinate for a couple of hours, and then start everything else. So I am a heavy-handed seasoner, I've said that before. I'm just going to chuck a bunch of seasonings on here. This is not the best, okay. I'm just going to chuck a bunch of different seasonings on here. I don't have anything that I usually, like, most definitely use. I just use anything. I never have a secret recipe or anything like that. But what I always do use is I use thyme. I definitely use thyme, and I definitely use paprika. Those are always going to be on my chicken no matter what. I've run out of time. Run out of time. I know, I'm cheesy like that. But yeah, let's just chuck on some paprika. I like the paprika as well because it just doesn't make the chicken look like dead and unseasoned. So I like the fact that it does give it a nice taste, and it gives the chicken some nice color too. I'm just throwing on some ginger and garlic as well. And then I'll just mix it all up, you know what I'm saying? Oh. Okay. So the chicken's been in the fridge for about an hour now or so. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna put half of it in the oven, and the other half I'm gonna use for the fried rice, as I said earlier. So I'm just gonna get this one in the oven first, because my oven doesn't have a lot of space for everything. So I'll get this in early, ahead of the potatoes. Potatoes. Voila. I started editing this video yesterday, and I was editing in the other room, and the battery died, and I was so tired. I thought, it's okay, I'll do it tomorrow. And now I wish I did it. I did it yesterday, but I didn't. So I'm just gonna try and finish this video. At least if I can get this one edited and out of the way, that'll be great. So that's what I'm gonna work on now. So, yeah. I don't even know if you can see me. Like, do I need to do this? I don't even know. I don't even know. Anyway. So when you edit, right, you have to be careful. Because sometimes, like if I'm cooking, I'll have music playing and stuff like that. And so I have to, you can't have it in because of copyright. So I have to either distort the music or take it out and put something else in its place. So I'm just gonna go through and just check where I've had music and just try to just get rid of the music. In certain parts, obviously, the filming is long, so you have to speed it up or you chop it up into bits in order to fit, because otherwise I know you ain't gonna sit there and watch me cut up yam for like 20 minutes, because it's not gonna happen. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm really, really, really mentally exhausted. Mentally exhausted is what I am. Anyway, I've got to get this done, so I'm gonna work. So music is one of those things that's really hard to find sometimes. So I'm just, it's difficult to find music that actually fits and that works. So sometimes that takes up half the time, just finding good music to fit. It's just so annoying. I can't use that because that's like the end of my videos. I don't need to turn off in the middle of my video. Anyways, you kind of get the drift of what I have to do. So I'm going to finish this off very quickly, and then I'm going to head back to the kitchen because that's where I'm needed right now, in the kitchen. Can you see the smoke in my video, the heat from the potatoes? Huh? Anyway, it's amazing when you cook potatoes like this, right? It looks so much, and then you take them out of the oven and they shrunk to like half the size. So this looks like a lot, right? This looks like a lot of potatoes. But by the time you're done, there's nothing left. Just half. They shrink so much. They carry so much water. It's crazy, but anyway. I'm just going to season these up a little bit and then get them in the oven, and then I'm going to start my fried rice. Okay, so I've seasoned up my potatoes now. So you can see, nice and seasoned, and I'm just about to chuck them in the oven. My plant is still dying. It's dying a slow death though, which is good. Well, it's not good, but you know, it's better than a fast death. So I'm gonna just spray it down with some water. It's just water. I'm just gonna spray it because it needs some help. It needs some TLC, and I was told I was over-watering the plant. So the soil was probably too wet, and that wasn't helping. So I'm hoping that just by spraying the leaves like this, it's not going to be so bad. So if I've like cooked, I want to spray the plant like every day if I cook, because I feel like it gets too hot in here. So right now I'm cooking, so I'm just going to spray it just to make sure it doesn't get too thirsty. But I'm not really watering the soil so much. I mean, no one told me that, you know, having a plant was going to be like having another child. Like, I didn't sign up for this much work. I thought I could just put it there, water it every couple of days, and it just does its thing. But this is a lot of work. Like, seriously, this is a lot of work. I'm really not signing up for this. No, I don't want to. I have too many other responsibilities. I really do. So anyway, so I'm hoping that I can bring it back to life. The only thing that is keeping me hopeful right now is the fact that the leaves are not going too brown. This one here is quite brown, you can see, so it's pretty much dying. So it's going to die and I'll probably cut it off. There are a few brown ones like right in the center as well that maybe I need to pull out. I don't know. I don't know how to take care of plants. I don't know. It's just not my strong way. It's just not my thing. I'm doing my best. I really am. So the other thing I've done is I've opened up the blinds too, right? So I've lifted it all the way up to the top so that the plant gets a little bit extra sunlight. Because I had this amazing theory that maybe the plant, because it's Hamatan and so the skies are not as bright, that maybe it's not getting enough sunlight even though it is actually opposite a window. So Karis is like, you want lying? Alright, it was Karis's idea. Fine, it was Karis's idea. So she was like, yeah, maybe it's not getting enough sunlight, why don't you put the blinds up? So we put the blinds up. So every day I try to do it for at least an hour, I have it all the way up. Because I don't like the blinds all the way up because I feel like people can see in, even though you can't. I just feel like you can, so I just don't like it being up. So we give it about an hour of like direct sunlight, and then we just put it back down again. So I hope that that's helping, it's making a difference. So if you're a plant expert, let me know what I'm doing wrong or what I need to do. It's been potted for about 2 years, 2.5 years, something like that. So I don't think the soil needs changing or anything. I mean, if it needs changing, it's over. Then because I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. So let me know what you think. What am I doing wrong? I just need some help. Like, I need some help. So help, please help me. I'm just about to cook the upper half of the chicken. I don't have an actual wok, so I'm just using this frying pan. So I'm doing some type of budget cooking, I don't know. I really cannot remember how to do fried rice at all. And so this is a complete experiment, honestly. And I'm just too lazy to look it up. Can you believe that? I just can't be able to look it up because I feel like I know, or I should know. And I feel like if I look it up, I'm disrespecting myself because it should be easy to do fried rice. I just haven't done it for so long. And also I've got to keep the chicken separate because Karis doesn't eat meat. So I've almost got to do 2 separate rices, one that's completely vegetarian and one with the chicken. I don't know. I'm gonna do something. Or maybe I'll just put the chicken in. I don't know. We'll work it out on the way, hey? We'll see how it goes. No idea. Stop! You gotta cook other. No, stop! So my rice is pretty much done. I just put a little knob of butter in it there, just to help keep the rice kind of separate. Basmati is actually really good for that. Basmati stays nice and singular. Huh? Like this. Hold it for me. I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, yeah.
It's zoomed in.
Oh, is that why? It was zoomed into my face. Okay. Yeah, so I just put a little bit of, a little knob of butter in here, just to keep the rice separate and make sure it's singular, because I feel like if you're doing fried rice, the rice should be singular, not all stuck together. That's my opinion anyway. So this is pretty much cooked. So I'm just gonna leave it to just steam itself. Just put the lid on and leave that there. until I'm ready. The rice is supposed to be cool before you do the fried rice anyway, but I'm not going to cool it. I'm just going to do everything all at once just because. So. And Carrie said that she doesn't actually mind the fact that there's chicken in it, so I'm going to mix everything together in one here before I put them together. So that makes it easier for me. 100 times easier. Parents, why don't you eat meat? Is it because is it because of the animals?
No.
Oh, you don't feel sorry for the animals? Wicked. Okay, why don't you eat meat then?
I don't know.
You don't know? But would you eat meat? Do you think you would? Is it like 100% no, I would never eat meat? Or is it kind of like I just don't feel like eating meat? I'm asking you.
I don't know. I just don't like it.
Okay.
I've been put off.
You've been put off, how?
I don't know. I used to like eating meat and there used to be like stuff in it and I didn't like it.
Oh, in like beef. Okay. So when you have the beef, when you had the beef, there was like bits in it and that's what put you off?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Okay, so it's not the actual eating of the meat that you don't like.
I don't like any of it.
But what about chicken though? Like say if I gave you a piece of chicken, would you eat it?
Yeah.
You would? Oh, okay.
I prefer not to.
Ah, so it's a choice. So you're like a flexitarian. Would you say you're a flexitarian then? So like you could eat it if you wanted to, but you choose not to.
I don't know. So what I don't know.
Okay, fine. All right. I was just curious, and I was just curious to know the reason behind it, because I didn't know if it was because you know you were feeling sorry for the animals, you wanted to save the animals, or why are you laughing? No, but it's cool. It's your choice. I mean, I've never put it on you. I mean, I eat meat. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. But I don't eat it as much as I used to. That's it. So question time is over. Thanks. Thank you.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
So I was just cutting up the cabbage. I was going to use it. But when I looked at the bottom was, what are you doing? The bottom was like brown and I didn't realize, and so I'm scared to use it because I feel like it's gone off. Even though when I cut it in half it looks okay, it's just the fear in me because I don't like being sick. So I'm gonna throw the whole cabbage away because I've never seen that before. Like the bottom is like soft brown, so I feel like the whole thing's contaminated. So I'm not even gonna, I don't want to show it to you because I'm grossed out by myself, and if I think about it I'm gonna be more grossed out. So I'm just gonna put it in the bin. I'm just gonna close my eyes and just put the whole thing in the bin. So now I'm down to carrots, spring onions and sweet corn. So that's all that's going inside the fried rice, and obviously the chicken. That's it. So yeah, that's the update for you. Fried rice is done. Finished. This is it here. Still piping hot. I mean, Obviously, I'm impressed with myself. Obviously, I mean, but why wouldn't I be impressed with myself? Of course I am. Potatoes are still in the oven. I'm so tired. It's 6 o'clock now. And it has been a long day. Oh, thanks, Caris. Was I cutting my head off? Because I can't see myself. Yeah, so the rice is done. I thought I had made too much white rice actually, but I think it's fine. You know, like you throw it off if there's too much white rice and not enough veg and chicken and stuff, but I think it's alright. So I guess the children will be the tasters of this, and they'll give me their verdict. But yeah, as you can tell, I'm very tired. It's like, even though it's 6 o'clock, my day is definitely not finished. I've got to finish off cooking, and then I'm gonna go and head back to do some work on the computer. That's life. It's Sunday, but it doesn't matter. Who cares that it's Sunday? You still have to work. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so this is the finished plate. Okay, yeah, lots of potatoes. I told you I have a thing about potatoes I love. The fried rice is there. The children had the fried rice already. They really like it, which is good. And so I haven't eaten for the whole day. So this is the first thing I'm gonna eat today. So actually, no, I'm lying. Carrie's made pancakes. I had 2 pancakes this morning. But I'm gonna eat quickly and then on to work. Yay. This is wrong. This is so bad. This is like 100% categoric, without a shadow of a doubt, abuse. I have abused my body because I have overeaten. I have eaten to the point where my stomach is full and now it is overflowing too. Who does this to themselves? Who does this? Like, why would you do this? I mean, like, I could tell when I was getting full, but I was like, I cannot waste these potatoes. I need to finish everything that's on my plate and the rice too. And now, this is what's happened. This is it right now. I am full. I cannot move. I said, after I finished it, I put my plate down. I said, I'm going to lie down, which is exactly where I am. I'm hoping that I won't fall asleep. But honestly, this is not good. This I think I've made up for about all my meals. All my meals just happened in one sitting right now. No, this is bad. I'm hoping I'm not gonna sleep because I need to do work. Oh my gosh. Why are we like this? And I know it's not just me. Don't pretend like it's just me. You all, all of you, you people, you all do it. All of you, you do it. You all do it. Don't pretend. So it's now very late. It's 5 minutes to 12, midnight. Meant to actually film some more. So after I cooked, I cleaned up a bit, and then I went on the phone. So I was on the phone. I thought, let me just go on the phone for a little bit. I was on the phone for hours, and I lost time. I lost so much time. And I had started editing and didn't finish editing, and I never even got to start anything on my blog. Like, I didn't even look at it for a second. That's how bad it was. And I blinked and time is gone. And I was like, oh my gosh, I actually need to go to bed because tomorrow I have training in the morning. So I lost everything. But that was essentially my Sunday. That's what my Sunday consisted of. It was very normal. Just a very normal Sunday. Oh my god. Yeah. So everything on my to-do list now shifts to the next day because I didn't get to complete everything that I needed to do, but at least I got to cook, so it means I don't have to cook tomorrow. So that's one less major thing that I have to do, so that's good. But anyway, obviously I'm going to end the video there because it has been a long day. Yeah, so if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Don't forget to also like, comment, and share this video. Until next time, I am out.
to me, we